Turn the light on. Morning, 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 everybody. Welcome to the party show. Hi. Oh my gosh, look, I look so rough. Good morning, though. I'm here. Isn't that what counts? Is that I'm here? Um, I am making. I'm making a thing called migas. That's why I didn't write it because it would be like weird to describe it to you. It's Migas is like if you go to a Mexican restaurant and you look on the like breakfast items, it's spelled Miga. I think it might be an S, migas. Um, what it basically is, Joe, did you hear that? It's your favorite. And Joe's not a fan of it, but Joe's a texture guy. And I've made them once or twice for him where I didn't let the tortilla get as crunchy as it should. So to him, in his brain, he's thinking it's like mushy-ish. Hey, Penny. Ah, you made it, love. I appreciate that. Um, so I so what they are their tortillas. Hey, bad. Um, I don't see who you're talking to. Bell Bell. Good morning. Good morning, morning, morning. Okay, guys. So I am doing Hola Madre. I'm making migas. So I'm gonna make them the way my mom has actually. My mom makes them different than me. I usually just put a little oil in my pan and fry it. I'll show you what I mean. I normally make them like that. My mom said that they actually do it different. She does it like crunchy. So I am doing it for you guys like this. Okay, watch. My mom is like the little old school Mexican who actually makes things the authentic way. Mittens like quick short version of things. Okay. So my mom actually this is how they just make them, and I don't even know if my mom makes them all the time, but they make them differently. They make them like I'm showing you the start of it. Okay. Yes, actually, people actually use a bag of tortilla chips too. Okay. But I'm going to actually make them a little skinny, a smaller. You want to make them, you're going to be putting these in your mouth. Just keep in mind, if you make them the size of your chip, you're going to have a little bit of trouble putting that in your mouth. Does that make sense? I realized that right when I cut it. So this is how I'm making them. You guys, I'm sorry it was not planned. I was just talking to a couple of my mods just a minute ago. It was not planned. I wasn't going to go live. And I'm like, I'm going to make breakfast. And like, there's nobody live. Let me just hop on. And I haven't showed you guys this. Okay, I'm going to scoot you over because I want you guys to see what's going on. Y'all know how I do with this. I get y'all so close because I want you to be a part of the action. Then it freezes out my phone. Okay, oil's hot. I want it hot. I want it as hot as I'm getting these to be as crunchy as my tortillas chips. So, okay, I'll show you guys. I forgot to show you guys. Remember the spoon trick? Wooden spoon is the trick, not necessarily any spoon. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean. See a bubble? That is when you know your oil's hot. You know, if Joe was here, he'd be telling me right now. You
10.
What?
Don't keep it on 10.
What does 10 mean?
Your stove.
What does that mean?
Because you're gonna get it too hot.
Shut up. I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
You're gonna burn.
You're gonna burn. Anyways, what does he know? He's not even freaking. I'm doing this. So I'll just spring you, and I'm just dropping them in. I'm making them crunchy. I normally don't do it like this. My mom, and maybe Joe will like them because they stay crunchier longer than just tiny. I like them with corn flour tortillas too. I'll have to show you that way. That's my preferred. But who wants to ruin a nice fresh flour tortilla by frying it up? Not me. I like it with butter. Little squares in hot ass oil. That's how hot my oil is. It's hot ass. Okay? Who's man? She's looking like a real freaking cooking show. Just kidding, you guys. Just kidding. I'm still me. I'm still me. I don't really know what I'm doing. I pretend. I mean, and nobody ever said we're like a real cooking show. We never gave that indication we're trained, schooled, skilled. Rachel Ray, culinary art. Nobody said that. We said this is us. We cook like we cook from. This is how we eat. This is how we've always eaten. I mean, I try to give you the tips that I've learned, but it's not like, oh, while I was in culinary arts school, I learned how to do this, and we found out. No, 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 no. Men, not that bitch. Okay, this one is more like, hey, I found out doing this, it works better like this. While I do this, it's smarter to do this. I realized this before this. Like, that's it, cut and dry. So I don't want to put any out like wrong information that somebody's gonna actually learn. If you learn, shit, we own. You guys, you know how great it was? I get an email. I get quite a few actually that the people said, "Oh my gosh, I've never made these before because I was so intimidated, and I made like this was my first time making them. They turned out great." You guys, that literally is the reason I put up with all the crap of, like, why aren't you a healthy channel and why don't you do this? Like, honestly, it is worth all. And to me, those are my haters. Honestly, the haters are just people that are talking about how I don't have a healthy channel, or because it's not like you don't go to somebody that cooks pizzas and ask them how come you don't do burgers. You know what I mean? So those are the only people I feel bad for because I want to find them a channel that they like, but I don't mind them, giving me their feedback, I guess. They want us to do more keto. They want us to do more. I just don't cook in a crock pot. I used to when I had kids and I was at home and I cooked crock pot style. And I personally cook in front of a stove now because my life is different now. My life is, I have the time. I'm retired. I just hate that I have to not have them visit us because we have a really super nice chat, and you're not coming into our chat because I don't cook in a crock pot. Me personally, I don't think that's cooking. I think you're adding these to a crock pot, but I think knowing knowing how to brown something. Listen how crunchy, y'all. I don't. What? I think it's cooking, but it's not cooking. It's like adding. You're right. You're right. My bad. Because they have to measure. If it's a quarter cup, it's a quarter teaspoon. You're right. You're right. I stand corrected. The man has spoke. You guys, we were in, when we first started, and I don't even know if this is a topic I want to get to with you guys, but we were talking about just things that work for us. Not everybody. Somebody asked about what works for your marriage, or how did you guys get to blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you, I am the most strong-willed, opinionated personalities you'll ever meet. I was very much treated very badly when I was growing up by a town that was very racist. I didn't have a mouth then because my mom had always taught us to be respectful to your teachers, respect your elders. And so when they told me to eat on the floor, I said, yes, ma'am. For how long? And she said, until I tell you. And it went on for months. I didn't do it because I felt like I deserved to sit on the floor or eat my lunch on the floor, sit on the floor. I did it because my mom has always told me to respect my elders. And if my teacher was telling me to do it, then I was to do it. That is, in a sense, it was what I got to the point of allowing somebody to belittle me, which is in a sense when I was married to my husband, my abusive husband. That is why it didn't faze me that he was being abusive to me. It was just he wasn't a nice person. Fast forward, I said all that to say who I am is because I have gone through that, it has shown me like there are mean, cruel people in this world because they choose to be. I choose to not be that person. Okay. Now the next part of that is those people don't make or break my day or life. My first husband, who beat me up for 10 years, does not make or break me. That made him a bad person. That made him a shitty person. That made me a stronger woman. Do I appreciate my husband now? Yes. What did the difference is? Obviously, my husband is nothing like that, but it also showed me that not all men are the way my first husband was. But what I wanted to say was I have always had my loud, like very outspoken self. It's not that I wasn't like that. That when your spouse is beating you up, it's not because you don't have a voice. It's simply because you're in love with somebody who is abusive. And I was still very outspoken. It's just being married to somebody who is abusive, your personality takes a back seat on it. So I said that to say what works for me is, as you can see, me and Joe joke around a lot and we play around and we joke. But at the end of the day, I am a personality that I believe in being submissive to my husband. And that may work for some people and that may not work. But in 20 years, you guys hear me and him rattle back off and we banter back and forth. I'm still my same personality. He doesn't say, "Get my shoes, bitch. Move it now, bitch." We respect each other. But at the end of the day, when there's decisions to be made, we both voice our opinions on what we should do and what we shouldn't do. But for our home, not for everybody's, and I definitely wouldn't think it's going to work for my daughter's home, it works for us, for me and Joe, our marriage. I am a submissive wife, and I don't mind having my husband be the leader of my home. There, I was just, in my belief is biblically it allows for the husband to be led to our home. So I want to personally say it doesn't work for you, great. But that has been when a lot of people have asked us what has caused or allowed you guys to last 20 years. It's not that you're like, oh yeah, what man wouldn't want 20 years of telling a girl, no, 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 no. He's,
Hey, baby.
what, babe?
Where's my damn shoes?
You scared me. I didn't even see you come down. Get my damn food, woman.
Where's my food?
It works for us, and you'll have to see if that works for your home. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Me and Joe laugh, we joke, we bull crap with each other. But I also know that he doesn't ever say, "I make the decision, woman." He hears me out, I hear him out, and we come to a decision together on it. I mean, that's just how it works for us, you guys. Don't work for everybody, and that's up to y'all. I didn't come here to preach. I came here to say, everybody, I get a lot of emails that ask, how do you guys last 20 years? What was it? Honestly, it was, we have kept the Lord at the center of our marriage. My husband is the leader of our home, and the Lord leads him. So that's it, guys. That's the big, where's my spoon? Cheese. Leave us alone, Cheese. We know it's a messed up spoon. Cheese hates my spoon. He says it's washed up and needs to be gone. Shut up, Cheese.
It's still spoon shaped.
You know what? I was just I said it's still
Roughly speaking.
Cheese is gonna be like, look, babe, it don't look like it's doing nothing. That it doesn't. See, this is what I used to do. I used to just put a teeny bit of oil. That's it. Again, if the oil triggers you, exit store date stage left. Okay, it's not a triggering. It's not a triggering.
You know where that came from? That's Snagglepuss.
What does that mean?
That's a cartoon. Exit stage left.
Oh my word, I don't know that. Breakfast in the morning of champions. OJ.
OJ.
Hi, guys. Morning, everybody. Breakfast. Dizzy. Hi, Dizzy. George. Bad. Mama isn't talking to chat. I'm talking around, bitch. Here I come. Here I come. Yeah, I wasn't talking. You're right. Thank you, Bad. But I will right now.
Now that I'm here,
All right.
I'll save the day.
1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot your code.
My code?
For your phone. You don't even know you have a code on your phone.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Ooh, chungo.
Are you supposed to talk to them?
Well, sometimes they like to know what's up. My Dizzy comes through. I'm a great listener. You need to get that out. Morning, Georgia Peach. Morning, Berkey. Oh, I'm sorry, Berkey. Listen here, you meet me out back right now, bitch. Sama Pickled, welcome in, love. Oh, I love you guys. Georgia Peach, Bad Medicine. I was raised to be very submissive too. That doesn't mean my husband takes it. Exactly, Quirky. That's just us. That's what we do. It works in our home. It works in our marriage. Spiritual leader. That is what we trust. That is a huge part of it. You can throw them in there. We're going to throw the eggs in next. That is a good way to say it, T-Berry. That's not submissive. That's fighting to the strengths and weaknesses and growing as a couple. I agree with that. Good morning, Joe. Save us. I don't put up with you too badly. Box. You know, and that is the whole thing is if you have somebody that is going to be abusing that relationship, obviously that would not work for me.
Want me to put the eggs in?
Yeah, Daddy. I was going to put them in the blender first. I'm going to look at it. Let's get the food started. Bad if you need me, Mama.
Like your scrambled eggs. Not with a blender.
Ooh, Sophie. Yum. That sounds so good. The Mexican street tacos are just not big enough for this girl. Because they're just like, this is how small a street taco is. And then they charge you $4. It's like, just make it a little bit bigger. Just a teeny bit. We don't need it huge. We just need a little bit. Okay. Big. No. I mean, I just want to get, like, I'm paying $4. Make it. You guys, tell me, when did the freaking eggs go back up to $4 a dozen?
Hey, babe.
What, you know?
You want to just put them in there like you do regular?
No, because I want to do them, mix them before.
All right.
Making scrambled?
Yeah, when you make your good scrambled eggs.
Yeah, but I'm not making scrambled eggs. I'm making migas.
Yeah, but those are scrambled eggs in the migas, aren't they?
Yo, I don't make migas like that. I make migas like this.
Okay.
I make scrambled eggs like that with papas or whatever. I mix my eggs in there. Look at the jumbo and look at the large eggs. These are $3.95 for a dozen. They're just large. These jumbo eggs.
$4.25?
No.
$4.15?
No, it was 20 cents more. So if this was $4.20.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was 20 cents difference. Why am I gonna pay?
Math.
It's too early. Penny, prison, Cricky.
Shit, it's already almost noon.
Chicken wing oil. Who has cinnamon rolls? That's bad. Come on with those. That's what I really want. But I hate cinnamon. Shut up, Joe. This is what, every time we travel, we'd stop to go to a truck stop. And I'd be like, he comes back to the car. He goes, I know you don't like cinnamon, but I just wanted to let you know when I walked through to get some coffee, they had some fresh cinnamon rolls coming out. And I'm like, say less. And he goes, I don't know how you can sit and tell yourself that you don't like cinnamon. You love cinnamon rolls. No, I don't. I like the pan of it. The pan with the icing. And everybody say thank you to Berkey. Because of Berkey, we have I don't know what it's called. A infuser. A diffuser. We have a fuser. I don't know what the hell it is.
It's a handheld blender, I think.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Berkey, is it a handheld blender? Hi, Susie. Susie, when did they go up? 2 weeks ago? Good morning, Thor. Thor, I don't care. Stop. Thor's my walking advertisement. Every chat we go, he tells people how great the food is. And I really just appreciate that let me just say, when someone compliments you because they've tried it, yeah, baby.
You want to do Zeus?
I'm trying to decide if I want more. This is 4 eggs. Put one more. I appreciate people coming to the channel, but I appreciate more that people have tried the food and they say, hey, I tried that food and it was good. I mean, I love all of you guys, but when somebody tells people that I have a good channel, I love that they say it from like actually experiencing it. So I just want to tell you that, Thor, thank you for the kind words always, no matter the chat, no matter what chat we go to, Thor's always got the compliments coming. Can you get the chile from the top in the back behind the bacon? Behind the bacon stuff. I'm going to just put salt and pepper in my eggs, and then I'm going to throw them into, it's in a jar, like a mason jar, towards the back. You're not even going to be able to see it. That's what I was describing. Hey, Leather! Everybody change your name back. All right.
What's the Papa Chile?
That's where we're at, guys. Okay? Eggs. I just put eggs, and I blended them. You need help?
I'm looking for shit.
What do you need? It's right there.
Oh.
I never saw the top shelf.
Oh.
It says right behind the bacon stuff.
Okay.
Come on in. These are just eggs blended. These are just tortillas fried. My mom actually has said that she has seen some people, one of her, I don't know who, use a regular bag of tortilla strip chips. So I made my tortilla chips from homemade. Blended eggs with a mixer. That's all. That's all I've done. Okay? I'm going to put my heat up. You'll ideally want to get a non-stick pan because otherwise you're going to lose half your eggs in there. That's just my thought on it. I'm going to move this oil because it just takes up so much room.
Yeah.
Watch your back. Ooh.
Watch your face.
I almost got you, buddy. Don't get shoes on or socks on.
No.
I can't stand feet. Feet are just not supposed to be on air. I salted and peppered them. You can do it in the pan. Doesn't matter. I didn't add any spices. If you want to add some garlic powder, sometimes, not always, I slice onions and saute it in here with it. It's your option, what you're in the mood for. I am going to put chile on it that I made homemade. Where's it?
I don't know where'd you put it.
You didn't take it out.
I thought you grabbed it.
I just pointed to it, my dear. Let me know if you guys...
There we go. Jeez.
We can get there, huh?
Looking for gold.
Wait to know. You can add your sliced onions, mushrooms, whatever you want. This is basically, chile. You can slice some jalapenos and put it in here. It's basically crunchy shells, high heat. You don't want your eggs sitting in the tortilla. You don't want your tortilla chips sitting in the egg. I mean, obviously, it's going to eventually get soaked. So the quicker you get it done, the better. Or your husband won't eat it. You can, like I said, jalapenos, pickled fresh, onions, pickled fresh. I don't know if I would do any mushrooms or anything like that because mushrooms kind of change the color of your eggs. Yeah, it does make them dirty. Good word, Joe.
Dirty eggs.
And you can easily throw your eggs. I mean, I blended them. If you want to just do your egg right on it, it works. I don't ever do that because I think it goes further mixing it in a bowl and pouring it where you want it. When I make papas and eggs is what Joe's probably thinking. Yeah, I have a video too of me making papas and eggs.
Scrambled eggs are not blended like she did it today. I'm telling you what, the best.
Well, what he's talking about is blending them before you fry a scrambled egg. He does not like that. We did the testing with Gordon Ramsay. Like he blended his in a bowl and he did blah, 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 all to his eggs. And Joe's like, I don't like those. I fry my eggs in the pan. I crack them. Yeah. And then I get my whisk or get my spoon and I do it right in the pan.
If you're making an omelet, scramble them up before you cook them. But when you're eating scrambled eggs, you crack them babies in the pan.
Well, preference. It's to your own preference.
No, it's texture's way better. The taste is completely different. Believe me, if you have never done it like that, try it. It's completely different.
I lay them flat like that, so that way everything's getting like a cook on the same level. This is just me because there are so many. It's not really like you're doing eggs. You have to remember you have different chips in there, so everything's at different heights. So you lay it flat, you throw your salt and pepper, then you start kind of. It's a fast cook. Yeah, it's a fast cook, and you got to fold them. Okay, we got to take them out as soon as, because you don't want them to get overly.
Renee.
Yeah, soggy.
Sake.
Yeah. That's mine.
Migas.
That's mine. This is yours.
Migas.
Just shut up. Like a radio station. I heard you. This guy is too much.
That's funny.
This is Chile.
Chile.
It's tomatoes, garlic, onion, sauteed first in a pan.
Yeah.
Like you put oil in a pan. Okay. Jalapeno, serrano. The heat is what you're getting with those serranos and jalapenos. And then your onion, garlic, and tomatoes. Roma tomatoes is what I used. And then you put them in an emulsifier. Put a little bit of, what's that thing called? I don't know. Like a chicken bouillon, like a scoop of it, not much of the word chicken bouillon. And then you put a little, I put like a little handful of cilantro. That's it. Okay, let's go. Hey, KCG. Let's tink. Joe, shut up. This isn't one of Joe's favorite meals. But let's see how he does. Tink.
Tink.
Woo woo.
Crunchy. I'm okay. I'm okay until I'm not okay.
He's okay until he's not okay. I was just going to say that. Better than the way I make them? You can, because I normally don't make them in deep fried.
No. You're good.
Good. I'm glad you like them. Well, there we go. I had to figure out a way that he would like them. And I said, you know what? My mom makes hers like this. You good?
Oh,
Anybody questions? Thank you guys for being here. Steph V. Let's see. Scrambled eggs with tortilla chips in it. Yes, that is it. I wonder how we would do that. I don't know how to do that, KCG. I would love to.
What?
Do a blind cooking. I don't know if I trust myself near the stove blind. I don't know what you mean.
Like a blind taste test, almost?
No. Yep, that's what I do, Steph. Put a little salt in your oil before you put your eggs in and make sure your pan is hot. Hi, JC Pooh.
Hey, Chase.
Ooh, chilaquiles. We made that on another live. There's 2 versions of chilaquiles. I can do another one with you guys. I love you guys. Quirky. Thank you guys for being in here. I absolutely appreciate you all. I love you guys.
That's good.
Does anybody have any questions? I can answer anything. Ah, de picoso. That's chile.
It is picoso. You just made a great chile.
It's very, very spicy for me.
That's good.
Chips for breakfast.
Hell yeah.
I never even thought about it like that, Susie. That's why Joe loves it, because it's chips for breakfast.
Justification.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I never thought about that. Make sure that the oil's hot and you put salt in your pan for your scrambled eggs, or even to make over eggs. Prep to eat with a blindfold. KCG. You trying to get me hurt?
And
Thank you guys.
Handling hot oil with a blindfold.
We'll have to do it on a day we don't do stuff. Like maybe a salad day. How about that? I love you guys. Penny. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna go live later on. I was gonna do it today, but I haven't decided. Um, I was gonna do a. I was either gonna do the. I want to make those pulled pork sandwiches, but I want to do it on a Sunday. Now I'm gonna do my crab salad today. So we're gonna do crab salad later on today, and then let's see, crab salad later today. I might do the. I want to do it. Okay, there's two things I want to do with you guys. I want to do my dump cake that Joe likes. I'm not a big fan of it because I don't like cherries, but he loves it. And then the other one is my peach cobbler. I make peach cobbler. I probably make it at least 3 times a week during the holidays. We go to my mom's and everybody. But yeah, I'm gonna go live later. I will talk to you guys later when we do more cooking. Front Army Mom, good morning, my sweetness. We're gonna do what would you guys rather have, a dump cake or peach cobbler later? Or tomorrow, I'm sorry. Peach cobbler or a dump cake? We'll do either one.
Ooh, that's a lot of food.
Thank you, Thor. And Joe said thank you. Dump cake instead, no problem. We can do that. Bad Madison's like, I already got my peach cobbler. Bitch, I'd love your peach cobbler recipe.
Get up there. Now. No one said anything.
I love, and I made one that my girlfriend Sunflower, she sent me the gooey cake. But I am fine with anybody. She sent me that like last January, February. So I finally got to make hers. So if you guys have any cakes, I know that somebody else sent me one. I looked through all of my emails and I couldn't find it. If you guys have one, I mean, I make mine. Like I made a coconut cake. I made a German chocolate cake, like the German chocolate frosting and everything from scratch. And then the German chocolate cake. And then my coconut cake is like a coconut, 3-tier coconut. It's like a white cake with coconut frosting in it. The dump cake is really easy and Joe's been craving that. My peach cobbler, I don't mind it, but I hate it because I eat it. Hi, my Milltown. So I guess tomorrow we're gonna do dump cake because my girl said so. Either Maine, let's see, I made a Maine blueberry buckle. What the hell is that? A Maine blueberry buckle.
Never heard of that one.
Thor, what is it? You're from up on that side of the country. It's a Maine. Tres leches Susie. That's really easy. I can do that, but that's really easy. What flavor of the dump cake? Joe likes. What, Joe? What?
Cherry and pineapple.
Yeah, it's just. I'm not a cherry fan, but I mean, Joe likes it. And when you're married, you kind of go, it's not my favorite, but if it makes him happy. What is that, Susie? Tell us what your Maine blueberry buckle. What the frick is that? I want to know. I gotta know. I know when my daughter makes her dump cake, you best get what you want because that is it. I don't care if it's cold. The dump cake is good. I like putting crumbled pecans on top. But Joe likes the pineapple, crushed pineapple, and cherries. I, on the other hand, I'm just not a fan. Coffee cake with streusel topping. Oh, y'all call it a Maine buckle. I like that. I make a coffee cake. Mine's a sour cream coffee cake. I gotta turn the air on. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's like, you guys listen to how weird.
The furnace or air?
The air, the heat, the air conditioner.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a little hot.
Really?
I've been cooking. Turn a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's chilly.
You guys, yesterday it was 68 degrees. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 29. We can't figure out what. I think the fireplace is on though.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get out of here. We love you guys. We'll see you guys later on tonight. I'm joking. That Chila's hot. You scared me.
Scared that shit right out of you.
You actually did. You made me cry. It scared me so much. I was like, oh my God, I'm crying. I was so scared. I love you too, Thor. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. You guys are the best so much. Love you all. We'll see you guys later on.